How NCIS, Season 24, plans to bring back the classic Gibbs era drama special report. For more than 2 decades, one name has hovered over the NCIS universe like a shadow that never truly disappears: Mark Harmon's Leroy Jethro Gibbs. Even after stepping away from the center of the series, Gibbs remains the measuring stick by which many fans judge every new season. New agents arrive, villains come and go, directors change, cases evolve. Yet whenever longtime viewers discuss the show's greatest years, the conversation almost always circles back to the Gibbs era. Now, as Season 24 approaches following the dramatic events of Season 23, many fans believe the series is preparing to revisit the emotional ingredients that once made the show appointment television every week. The show's renewal ensures that another chapter is coming, and early discussion among viewers suggests one major hope: a return to the intense, character-driven storytelling that defined the classic years. Coming soon. A franchise built on more than cases. At first glance, NCIS has always looked like a crime procedural. A crime happens, the team investigates, evidence appears, the suspect is caught, case closed, but that description only tells part of the story. What made the Gibbs years special was never just the investigations. It was the people. Fans tuned in because they cared about the agents as much as the mysteries. When Gibbs sat quietly in the basement building a boat, viewers wanted to know what was going through his mind. When Tony joked during a crime scene investigation, audiences laughed because they understood the friendship beneath the humor. When Ziva struggled with family issues, viewers felt invested in her journey. The cases mattered. The characters mattered more. Many television critics have argued that the strongest NCIS seasons succeeded because they balanced action with emotion. The crimes provided momentum, but the relationships provided heart. That balance became the show's secret weapon. Why fans still talk about Gibbs was unlike many television heroes. He wasn't flashy. He wasn't interested in fame. He rarely delivered long speeches, yet he commanded every room he entered. Part of that came from his reputation. Part came from his silence. A single look from Gibbs often communicated more than an entire page of dialogue. Fans never felt they knew everything about him. Even after years of watching, there were always secrets hidden beneath the surface. That mystery created fascination. Viewers wanted answers. They wanted to understand the man behind the badge. Every revelation felt significant. Every emotional breakthrough felt earned. As Season 24 approaches, many fans are hoping the show can recapture that sense of depth with its current cast. The new team faces an old challenge. The current NCIS team has developed its own identity. Gary Cole's Parker brought a different leadership style. Sean Murray's McGee matured into one of the franchise's most experienced agents. Wilmer Valderrama continued evolving beyond the tough guy persona that first defined him. Meanwhile, supporting characters have become increasingly important to the show's emotional core. Parade. But Season 24 may present an opportunity unlike any the team has faced in years. Recent storylines have pushed characters into deeply personal territory. Instead of focusing exclusively on weekly investigations, the series has explored family conflicts, loyalty tests, and painful choices. Those themes feel remarkably familiar to longtime viewers. They're exactly the kinds of stories that once defined the Gibbs era. The return of consequences. One criticism occasionally directed at modern procedural television is that events rarely have lasting consequences. A dramatic episode airs, something shocking happens. A week later, everyone moves on. The Gibbs years often resisted that formula. Characters carried emotional scars. Mistakes had consequences. Losses mattered. Season 24 appears positioned to continue that tradition. The Season 23 finale left significant questions hanging over the future of several characters, creating uncertainty that fans have eagerly debated since the episode aired. Parade. That uncertainty is important. Drama thrives on uncertainty. Viewers need to believe that outcomes are not guaranteed. They need to worry. They need to speculate. They need to wonder whether their favorite characters are truly safe. According to reports surrounding the finale and future season discussions, the creative team appears committed to maintaining high stakes moving forward. Parade, family has always been NCIS's strongest theme. Ask 10 fans what NCIS is about, and you'll probably receive 10 different answers. Crime solving, naval investigations, action, mysteries, humor. Yet beneath all of those elements lies one recurring idea: family. Not necessarily biological family, chosen family. Gibbs built a family, Tony became part of it, Ziva became part of it, McGee became part of it, Ducky became part of it, Abby became part of it. Each character brought unique strengths and weaknesses. Together, they formed something larger than a workplace. They became a family unit. That emotional foundation helped NCIS survive, cast changes that might have destroyed other series. Fans stayed because they cared about the family. Season 24 appears ready to lean heavily into that same concept. Recent story developments have repeatedly emphasized relationships, trust, and loyalty among team members. Parade, the McGee factor. If Gibbs represented the past, McGee increasingly represents the bridge between the past and the future. Few characters have experienced as much growth. Viewers watched him evolve from an uncertain young agent into a respected veteran. That history gives him unique importance. McGee remembers the old days. He remembers Gibbs. He remembers the lessons. He remembers the losses. Because of that, many fans see him as the natural carrier of the show's legacy. Season 24 may place him at the center of some of its most emotional stories. If that happens, the series could strengthen its connection to the classic era without relying entirely on nostalgia. Instead of simply revisiting old memories, the show could explore how those memories continue shaping the present. That approach often produces the strongest storytelling.